Welcome to EA SPORTS UFC Ultimate Team, the mode that lets you build and customize a team of UFC fighters to compete online or offline in a variety of exciting challenges. Every fight earns you coins you can use to purchase Ultimate Team packs containing better fighters, better moves, and other ways to improve your team. Powerful new items are available all the time. Compete in Ultimate Championships, single-player championships, or the all-new solo challenges to rank up, earn coins, and build your baddest UFC Ultimate Team.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rome is chilling, and welcome back to the Chilling Zone. And as you can see here, what we have up right now is UFC 3, and we are going to be going into Ultimate Team. Now, definitely, Ultimate Team is very popular in Madden. It's also in a lot of other EA Sports games. And then Twist on the mode are in other games like My Team and NBA 2K and Diamond Dynasty inside of MLB The Show. You see here we open up our starter pack. We do get a Tony Ferguson, gold Tony Ferguson card. There is a 1 up there on his card. And then you see we have 3 other fighters as well as overhand right, from what I can tell. Or either, I don't know if you can do it with the right and the left possibly. But yeah, they're jumping us right into it as far as letting us know what's going on. The first EA Sports UFC did not have an Ultimate Team. Not last year, but 2 years ago when they put out UFC 2, it had Ultimate Team, and basically what would happen is, if I'm not mistaken, you were not able to use the real fighters. All of your fighters you would create, but there were certain things that you could get, if I remember correctly, that you can put into your fighters from other fighters, like their signature moves and things of that nature. But this year, now you can actually fight with real fighters as well as fight with your creative fighters. So definitely that's something that I have full intentions on doing. Initially, I was gonna wait until I completed like a career mode, and then I would start another career mode, and then I would bring another fighter, put that fighter in Ultimate Team. But then I saw, like, with the way this Ultimate Team is being built up, you can use actual real fighters. So definitely what I figure I'll do is I'll use the real fighters until I can put one of my fighters in the game. As you see here, the reason for the 1 being on the Tony Ferguson card is that the Tony Ferguson card is actually a loaner item. So we'll be able to go ahead and use him for our first fight. And he is a lightweight. So pretty much what I'll be looking to do is I'll be looking after this fight, in all likelihood I will no longer have Tony Ferguson. But if I'm able to get him as a permanent fighter, I will use him as a permanent fighter. If you need to see the what the game is telling me to do, you can definitely pause the screen if it's going by too quick. You see here we're going to go to customize fighter, and we're going to go ahead and add that overhand to his move, to the moves for him. And we're looking to fight inside of the single player championships. I did take a look. There was no way around doing this. I was thinking maybe I can save Tony Ferguson for like a online fight against somebody, and but I definitely like the way this is going, because it looks like they have a lot more that they're looking to do this year with Ultimate Fighter. Like they have the 1 promo that's out right now, which I'll probably go into that a little more on a later episode. If everything goes the way I need it to go, I should be able to bring this to you as well as career mode. Typically, it probably wouldn't be at this time of day. Looking at more so of a weeknight, as well as weekend type of deal with this. but we'll definitely be weighing our options to see how things go. I just figured, I had the opportunity to do this today, so I wanted to go ahead and get this out here. As you see here, we will be fighting against Conor McGregor. It's kind of ironic. So I'm not sure if everybody gets the same starter pack, or the same cards, I should say, inside the starter pack, because everybody will get that starter pack because it introduces you into the mode. They did also add solo challenges, as you saw inside the intro, so that's something that I'm probably going to be doing a lot as well, in terms of trying to get things and build up my fighter. They brought back the ads, which I'm surprised that they didn't bring the ads back for Madden NFL. Madden Ultimate Team. There used to be like a tile that would say something to the effect of, "Do you need more coins?" and it tells you to watch an ad. So then you watch the ad. After the ad completes, you would end up getting the coins. It's small, about 50 to 500 coins, something like that. So I was kind of surprised that Madden didn't bring that back, and to see it still be inside EA Sports UFC, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's okay. So, I guess it works for, UFC, and Madden felt that it wasn't going to work for them anymore, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not looking in the right area. But yeah, you see Tony Ferguson, Conor McGregor's already inside the ring. At the start of UFC 3, when you first come into it, you do get a fight where you control Conor McGregor, and then you fight up against Tony Ferguson. I'm not sure if you can switch sides like in some of the games. When you get that first matchup, you would be seen controlling somebody, and then you would actually have the opportunity to switch them. So we get the tail of the tape as per usual. You see, this is going to be a lightweight bout. Conor McGregor, nobody knows if he's going to fight inside the UFC again. I mean, he got that big payday from fighting Floyd last year. So it's just like, no telling what. I mean, it hasn't been a full year yet, so I guess we'll see, especially with somebody being as big a name as he is. He can kind of pick his spots as to when he wants to fight, because he can pretty much name his price. Now the question is, will Dana White and the rest of the UFC be able to pony up that money, given what Conor McGregor is able to bring to the table in terms of his box office potential, his ticket sales and things like that. So there's a lot of different things that factor into that, but I think eventually, if the price is right, like maybe because him and Nate Diaz are tied at 1, but now with Conor's price going up, I'm pretty sure Nate Diaz is going to look at it, and he's going to want more money to fight Conor McGregor too, because he's going to say, hey, if you're giving Conor McGregor this amount of money to fight, then you're going to have to give me some more money as well. So that's kind of one of them things. We had an issue. Normally I would cut this out of the fight, but you'll see why I decided to leave that in. Just was an unfortunate incident. I get kicked right there and stunned due to the issues with the controller. I tried to click it in quick enough when the first notice came up that the battery was low, but I think I had it plugged into my Xbox One controller and just never so I didn't make the transition fast enough. Typically I'll do it and I'm not playing the game, and but it is what it is. And you see, we're using too much stamina. That's one thing that I'm trying to get used to, as we get stunned again by another McGregor kick. So I was kind of trying to tell myself, like, hey, conserve your stamina. But then as I'm fighting and I'm getting combos off, so it's like, why would I stop? Why? And he stuns, like, he was getting them kicks off. For whatever reason, I like blocking, because I'm like a slug it out type of guy. It's like, for some reason, playing a video game is a little different than watching something in real life. Like, I can appreciate There we go, as we get him down to the ground. See, we have the advantage on him, so of course I'm going to keep, you know, badgering him. And then I realized, oh, let me back up off of him because I'm out of stamina. So that's probably the one thing that I would want to change about, man. Alright, so we're able to go ahead and get the, and we rock him with the knee. But again, when we rocked him with that knee and we put him on his bottom. But again, we're out of stamina. So, like, that's probably, I mean, there's a couple of swings and punches that I attempted to make with Conor out of my reach. So, you know, that kind of affected me as well. But it's kind of like, if I'm watching a fight or I'm watching baseball, basketball, football, what have you, I don't mind when teams slow it down. But in a video game, it's like, I want high octane action. So sometimes I'll forget. And then, you know, things like this happen where we drain our stamina in the first round, and that eventually leads to us getting an uppercut, flush on the chin, and Conor McGregor gets to celebrate a victory over us. I'm pretty sure it still counts on our record, but I mean, Ferguson was a loner card. I mean, I would have loved to get the victory. Maybe they would have said, hey, you got the win, keep him until you lose. I don't know, but I mean, it is what it is. As we look at the replay, definitely gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Like I said, solo challenges. There's the single player championships where pretty much you have to make your way up the ranks to win the championship, and then the same thing for Ultimate Championship, except Ultimate Championship you're actually going to be fighting against other fighters. So that's going to be interesting. I know there's a lot of UFC YouTubers that I'm coming to learn as I've been putting up, you know, started putting up videos and started playing the mode and watching and seeing who was posting. A couple of people kind of surprised me that they weren't posting. Maybe they'll post later, I don't know, or maybe they won't post at all. So it kind of surprises me sometimes when certain people don't post that I normally expect to post, like particular games. But yeah, we definitely want to try to get this up along with career mode. Gonna try to see if there's anything else that I want to utilize UFC for, as far as YouTube. As you see, you know, what we got from the post game right there. I mean, from the post fight. And yeah, man, welcome to the Ultimate Team. This is Rome is chilling. I'd like to thank you guys for chilling with me here today in the Chilling Zone. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to comment down below. And as always, chill to the next episode. Chilling.